Hello, this is gonna be part 3 of the time that I got R word or that I got set up. I left some things out in part 2 and I'm gonna clear it up right now. I'm so sorry. For one, I would like to say, when I got checked, I meant to tell y'all that yes, they gave me an AIDS test, HIV test, a pregnancy test, and I wasn't pregnant. And I didn't have no disease. So I was grateful for that. I left that out the story. And also, I know in part 2 I kept on saying cousin, auntie, because the reason why I'm saying that because I was adopted. And I later found out that we was raised up to believe that they were our cousins. Now, my adopted mother, she's passed on now, but at that time, she was my cousin. So we called everybody. She had 3 children. She was my cousin. Now, her mother, I found out through Ancestry. This year, I found out through Ancestry that her mother actually is my great aunt. So I'm like, wow. So I didn't know that. So through Ancestry, her mother was my great aunt, I believe. So that's why I said slash auntie slash cousin. So you have to forgive me on that. But I'll just continue to say cousin, because I'm still trying to find out who all my family is. But let's get this thing started, okay? Now, I know I started off saying I got a phone call from my boyfriend. He had got out of jail, okay? But I'm going to back it up before that. Now, in this time, with this investigation and stuff going on, me and my cousin, we not talking. We not talking at all, okay? And the detective, he did come by. He came by and he showed me some pictures of a guy, looked like they was like in their teens. And like I said, the guy that R-worded me, I just saw him that one time and I didn't really get a good glimpse of him or how he really looked. So when the detective came by, he just showed me pictures of somebody with small dreads and they look like they 16, 17. So I couldn't identify who the person was. I couldn't. Now, what's weird is to me, they found his DNA in me. Trigger warning. They closed the case. Now, I wasn't wise enough to even understand all that. I didn't even get upset until probably months later. I didn't understand what was going on. All I know is, I think either he came by and he told me they was gonna close the case. And people around me was shocked because they found DNA in me. That's another story because I'm like, what? So they never arrested the guy. Now, let me back it up again. My cousin Jade that the incident happened at, she did stay in some apartments. So I'm not even sure if he knew who was there in the apartments because there's no way he left. There's no way he could just leave and the detectives can't find him as soon as they pulled up. There's no way. So he had to be hiding in the apartment complex. I just wanted to clear that up, that it was an apartment. And this might have ended 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning from the club when it ended, when that night happened. So, life goes on. So me and my cousin, we're back talking. Okay? So I'm guessing in her mind, she's thinking that I'm thinking that she set me up. Now, I never told her that to her face, that I thought she set me up. I've only been repeating what my older cousin because I couldn't fathom that. I still didn't want to believe that my cousin set me up. She was like a sister to me, okay? I want y'all to just keep that in mind. So, I get a phone call. This might have been a week or two after the incident, okay? And my cousin, we start back talking. She never gave me any empathy, sympathy. That's the only thing that she told me. This is what my cousin said. She said, when I came out the room, I saw y'all hugged up. And I went to thinking, in my mind, as I think back, I'm like, girl, you never came out the room. And I said, we was never hooked up. And I'm thinking, if she did come out the room, it had to be when I was fighting him off me on the couch. And I'm like, could it look like we was hugged up? And my thing, if you saw me, why the hell you didn't tell that nigga to go home? Because I don't know him. So she was like, I don't believe this. This is what my best friend, bestie, cousin / sister told me. She said, I never believed that you got our word. I'm in disbelief. She told me she never believed that I got our word. I just didn't believe that happened to you. That's why I went back in the room, because I felt like you wanted him. And if he was trying to hard word you, why didn't you fight him off of you? Why didn't you scream louder? Now she's blaming me. So now I have to relive that. It's like ripping the band-aid off of me. This is my cousin, my bestie, my sister, my blood cousin. We hang out together. We cool. And she's giving me this kind of energy that I'm like, what? I'm like, what's going on here? And she was like, I just don't believe it. And I'm like, cousin, I got our word. Why you don't believe me? I just don't believe it. I saw y'all hold up. I said, girl, I was fighting him off of me. She might have saw him kiss me on my neck and I was pushing him off. But my thing, I'm still lost. This is your place. And I said, cousin, this is your place. So she flipped it on me. Excuse me. Oh, Lord, I got a burp. Excuse me. So, yes, I felt some kind of way. She flipped it on me and said, I should have did more. I should have fought more. And no lie, she flipped it on me. That's crazy. So, boom, my boyfriend, he calls me. I never forget this day. It was nighttime. I'm at my people's house. This is my boo. We break up, go together, break up, go together. This is my boo. And yes, he's a few years older than me. And him and his cousin is actually my cousin Jay. He's her baby daddy. She had a baby, which was a toddler. I didn't have any children yet. And her daughter will be 3 years older than my son, but he's 18 now. So, she had a baby already. I didn't have a baby yet. So, my boo was cousins with her baby daddy. So, me and my we on the phone talking. And he like, I heard. He said, my people calling me, telling me, that you had sex with a guy. I'm like, what? Mind you, he was locked up when all this stuff happened. So me and him, we on the phone, and he like, I heard that, my people telling me that you cheated on me. I said, I didn't cheat on you. I got our word. Now, I didn't even get to tell him my side of the story yet. Okay? This is my boyfriend. He's telling me, I don't know what's going on. I'm lost. So he's telling me, his family is telling him that I cheated on him with a man. All these stories. I left the club with a guy. Then it was another story he was telling me that he said. So I said, who's telling you this? I said, where y'all getting these stories from? He said, your cousin, He said, your cousin told, I said, what? Your cousin told my people that. Yo, yo, I can't believe this, y'all. My cousin told your people. There's no way my cousin told your people that. What? I am shocked. I'm in disbelief. And he was like, let me call you back. So I'm like, okay. He hangs up the phone. I'm waiting by the phone like, we gotta talk about this. No. So this is the same night. He calls me back. And I said, this is what I said. I said, my cousin. Because now I'm going to tell how I really feel. Because she's lying on me. And I don't understand. Why are you telling his people that I wanted it? Why are you telling his people that I wasn't R-word? Why are you doing that? So I'm like, my cousin set me up. This is what I'm telling him. My cousin set me up. She's lying. She set me up to get R-word. I got R-word. And he on the phone saying, I don't believe you. How could you cheat on me? Now, this is my boyfriend. In the midst of me and him arguing, I had a baby in the background. And I know that baby. Because that baby is my God baby. I know that cry from anywhere. So I'm on the phone. I'm like, what baby is that? Who is that? I'm like, who is that in the background? Who is that? And he was like, hey, chill. And then my cousin gets on the phone. This nigga had me on three-way with my cousin, my bestie, my sister. Two peas in a pod. She gets on the phone and this is what she said. Why the F you lying on me? B, I ain't set you up. And I'm on the phone. I'm speechless, y'all. I am speechless. I'm crying. I'm like, what? How could you? I'm like, and I'm gonna say his name. Bubba, how could you? How you set me up? My cousin is on the phone. This nigga set me up on three-way. And she said, bitch, I ain't set you up. I ain't blah, blah, blah. So I hang up the phone. And I was screaming. I runs out the door. My older cousin like, what's going on? What? I said, I'm like this, y'all. What? Because I am having a panic attack. I said, my boyfriend, he had me on three-way with Jay. And that was like, what? What do you mean? I said, I'm telling him my side of the story, and he believed her. So I ran out the door, screaming. I'm on the porch yelling and screaming, like I'm crying. This is my boyfriend. And all I could think is he effing my cousin? Is he effing her? And I am so, y'all, in that moment, I'm so hurt. And I'm like, I can't believe it. I can't believe my boyfriend betrayed me and he's going to take her side over me. My boyfriend never asked me, what happened to you? He never said, yeah, I heard something. Is this true? No. He took her side. He believed everything he said. Now, I'm going to stop this story right here. My phone may cut off. I'm going to stop it right here because I'm going to wrap this up and I'm going to just tell pieces of the story later on, but there's more to it because I still kept effing with my cousin even after this. I stopped talking to her for some months, but I wound up still messing with her. But I'm going to end it right here. Yes, I did break up with him. We saw each other in the future, but I did break up with him. And that was a learning experience. You can't trust nobody. To this day, y'all, I don't even know if they even had sex before. Because but it's gonna be another story, a part of this regarding the R situation. And I'm gonna tell you how I found out that the bouncer and the guy that R-worded me, they were related. And I'm gonna stop it right here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. And you tell me in the comments, do you think I was set up? Or do you think she just didn't know what happened? But I'm going to come back with another part of this. I'm not going to make it a story time, but I'm going to come back with another part of this. But yes, this is a true story. And if something happened to you similar, please let me know in the comments. Thank you.